Welcome back to another Element Pack Pro tutorial. Today we're exploring the Trailer Box widget. The Trailer Box widget is a dynamic video display tool that lets you showcase trailers or preview videos in a clean, interactive layout. It's perfect for landing pages, portfolios, and product showcases. With its stylish design and pop-up playback, it helps grab attention, boost user engagement, and present your content more professionally. Let's see how it works. To begin, head over to the Elementor panel on the left side of your screen and type Trailer Box into the search bar. Once the widget appears, simply drag and drop it onto your editor canvas. As soon as it's added, you'll notice a default title along with some placeholder content already in place. From here, navigate to the Content tab, where you'll find the Layout section at the top. This is where you can start shaping the structure of your design. Begin by setting a pre-title to introduce your content, then update the main title to match your concept or branding. Just below that, you'll find the Content field, where you can write a short description and even add media as a background. If you prefer more control over the background styling, you can switch to the Advanced tab, scroll down to the Background section, and select your desired image under the normal state. Here, you can fine-tune the resolution, position, attachment behavior, repeat settings, and display size to achieve the exact look you want. Once your background is set, you may notice that the title isn't as visible as it should be. To fix this, go to the Style tab and open the Title section. Adjust the color until it stands out clearly against your background. After that, return to the Content tab and explore the content settings further. You'll find a slider that allows you to control the content width, making it easier to balance your layout. You can also define the origin point of the content, choosing from positions like top, center, or bottom, along with left, right, or center alignment, depending on how you want everything to appear within the box. Next, you can refine the alignment of the pre-title and adjust the maximum width and height to better fit your layout. There's also an option to define how the widget behaves as a link. You can leave it as none, apply it to the entire item, or display it as a button. When selecting the button option, a call to action button appears beneath the title. If the button blends too much with the background, don't worry. This can easily be fixed in the styling section. With the button option enabled, you'll notice a dedicated button section within the Content tab. Here, you can customize the button text to something more meaningful, such as "Shop Now," or any phrase that fits your purpose. You can also enhance the button by adding an icon, giving it a more engaging look. To improve visibility, head over to the Style tab, open the Button section, and adjust the color so it contrasts well with the background. Returning to the Content tab, you'll find additional controls for the button. You can decide whether the icon appears before or after the text, and fine-tune the spacing between them for better visual balance. The button position can also be adjusted freely, allowing you to place it exactly where it feels most effective within the layout. If needed, you can even assign a custom button ID for advanced use cases. These adjustments cover the core setup of the widget, giving you a solid foundation to work with. For more advanced styling, switch back to the Style tab and explore the Trailer Box section. Here, you can apply animation effects to bring your design to life, choosing from different styles that affect either the content or the background image. Take a moment to preview each option and select the one that best complements your overall design. You can also refine the spacing by adjusting the content padding, ensuring everything looks clean, balanced, and visually appealing. Now, let's move into the pre-title section, where you can refine the appearance and behavior of your pre-title text in greater detail. Inside this section, you'll find two tabs labeled Normal and Hover. In the normal state, you have full control over how the pre-title looks by default. You can adjust the text color and background color to match your design style, then move on to customizing elements like border type, border radius, padding, and text shadow to give it more depth and structure. As you continue, you'll notice options for spacing and opacity, both controlled with smooth slider adjustments, allowing you to fine-tune the visual balance. The typography settings give you even more flexibility, letting you choose the font family, size, weight, text transformation, and other styling details that define the overall look of your text. You can also adjust the offset positioning and control its visibility across different devices, choosing whether to display or hide it on desktop, tablet, or mobile screens. Switching over to the Hover tab, you can define how the pre-title responds when users interact with it. Here, you can set a different color and background color for the hover state, along with adjustments to text shadow, opacity, and offset. This gives your design a more dynamic and interactive feel, so feel free to experiment until it aligns with your vision. Next, head over to the title section, where you'll again find Normal and Hover tabs. In the Normal tab, you can modify the title color and customize its typography just like before. You also have control over opacity and offset, helping you position the title exactly where you want it. There's an advanced style toggle that unlocks additional design features when enabled. Once activated, you can apply background styles, text shadows, borders, border radius, box shadows, and padding to enhance the overall appearance of the title. These options give you the freedom to create a bold and polished look that stands out. In the Hover tab, you can define how the title behaves during interaction. You can change the color, adjust opacity, and reposition it with offset settings, adding subtle motion and responsiveness to your design. Finally, the button section allows you to style your call-to-action element with the same level of control. In the Normal tab, you can set the button's color and background, then customize its border, border radius, padding, and margin to shape its structure. You also have access to box shadow, typography settings, opacity, and offset, giving you complete creative freedom to match your overall design. Under the Hover tab, you can enhance interactivity by changing the button's color and background when hovered. You can also apply a hover animation to make the button feel more engaging, along with adjustments to opacity and offset for smoother transitions. Once your design is complete, you can easily duplicate it to create variations. Simply right-click on the design and choose the duplicate option, then update the background, colors, titles, and text as needed. When everything looks just right, click Publish and preview your work. That's all there is to it. You now have full control over customizing the trailer box widget, from styling individual elements to creating interactive hover effects. Experiment with different combinations, refine your layout, and publish your design with confidence. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more tips and tutorials. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated on the latest features and tools from Element Pack Pro. Thanks for watching.